Today's video is about 2012. I'm sure that you've all heard a lot of information on this already from different sources like Jalila Star, Alex Collier, the Camelot Project, which has a number of these different people already on there, and then of course the famous David Wilcock. For me, when I initially got introduced to this date and the subject matter, I was comme si quoi about it. I thought, oh well, just another day, another thing like the sun coming up. Well, who cares? You know, what's the big deal? So another cycles change. But as time progressed, the Spirit showed me, and the witness I got was that it was a transitional thing, more just a transition, but transitioning into another type of modality on the earth. And that would be that we go from first heaven into second heaven, say vibration. That changes a lot of things. It changes the playing field considerably. So whereas I had a prophecy, 2006 prophecy that said within, say, 1,000 years, the Chinese government would have some problem with Russia. Now they're going to have that happen less than 5 years in this new I don't know, realm of existence we're going to have on planet Earth, and possibly in the whole of the rest of our Milky Way galaxy. I was shown that the change was only for Milky Way galaxy. It didn't affect Andromeda, or did it affect? It may have affected other galaxies that I'm not familiar with. It's probably none of my business. Now there's different mechanics about this. People say that you know, repent or repent for your anger towards this person, that person, as you reduce the cataclysms within the society, you know, or within our environment, you know, because the elements react to us. And ironically, this should be the case because from what I was told by Srimyanti that he didn't create this universe, we did. That's another mystery in itself. So it all acts and interacts upon us, you know. So when this 2012 thing happens, the transition on December 21st, which is, by the way, the beginning of the winter solstice, and also I guess it wouldn't be the fall equinox, it would be the winter solstice. The problems are quantified up, and you know, considerably. So what may have only taken say 10-20 years to develop into, say, a brain surgeon, for lack of a better example, maybe now it will only take a couple of months to 6 months. So but along with that, there comes those things that people have within themselves, their demons or their wrong thinking from the past. And they're going to have to make the adjustment rather quickly, or else suffer as a consequence of it. The reason why there's concern for a mass genocide problem is not because the governments are going to do anything to each other or do it to you, but you're going to do it to yourself. I'm not in the same camp with Wilcock and Collier and whoever else sits there and say, well, this is a positive time. Yeah, it is a positive time and a good time for the right person, but for the wrong person, it's going to be a very miserable time. And many things can happen. There'll be a great benefit if you have the right motivation. If you're not, you think you're poverty-stricken now. Think what's going to happen later. Your governments, of course, will be looking for ways to keep you under their control, and this will. I don't know if they will still have that kind of power. It does seem like they would be. You know, they'll be just as much as affected by this transition as you would be. So the only thing you have to worry about, you have to fear the most. I could say fear itself, and the thing you have to worry about, and fear the most is yourself. Are you yourself prepared to make this transition? Do you understand what this transition is about? If you want to intellectualize this thing, you're going to have a rude awakening. You're going to have a wake-up call. Maybe you're already getting a wake-up call. In some ways, I have to concur with this thinking, is because I've noticed in my own life that things have transitioned in terms of my understanding of belief systems so drastically over the last year or two, and then here on a weekly basis, and major changes in understandings and stuff like that that just never happened 30, 40 years ago. So I guess there'll be more elements. I guess another thing that comes on the table, I guess we'll go from, I guess, 3 primaries in the light system, or lights or colors that we have now, to, I guess, 5 primaries. What that is, and what it will be when that is any man's guess, anybody's guess. You have to be prayed up on this thing. You have to be in touch with your spirit. Your intellectual process isn't going to help you figure it out. You're going to have to really put the screws down on yourself and find out what it means to make contact with the spirit, or at least with your soul, or something other than just the physical, and something outside of just reasoning.